won't have that intensity. So if you like what you see, you're going to lock it in. Let's see, we got a problem here. Now, I particularly, in opinion, I like the skim, but not just the speckles over it. I don't believe, in my mind, that this has enough cover. It's still sticking out in my mind. Whereas this still receives the benefit of it, right? It's still there. That skim's still pulling out, but it's not unanimous anymore. It's not obvious. This has got even more variety. And this is what you're going to find in nature. You're going to find the darker colors. Look at the light through here. In fact, if you take the white, I'm telling you, if you think this too much, you're going to find that the what do you call it? You're going to get too mechanical. Just get out there and do it. Just let it be. You know, it's. You know, you got the light, you got the dark, and you've got to get that. I mean, moments ago you're thinking, oh, I can see that. You can't see it now, but I can see it. You know, it's not mechanical, it's not man's hand. It's perfectly natural. So now, with a few additional steps, you've augmented that former. You know, if we went back to the previous to the skim and the speckles, some of you would have said, that's my rock, I want that. You would have had less steps. We obviously go back to the big waterfall, the 80-footer with the 8-foot, and I'm across the street scrutinizing it. The artist is going to starve. The wife says, get over there, get it done. We got a mortgage to pay. You got to produce. But I can tell you, you can be the cream of the crop and produce great effects. Get you those panels over there and sit and refine your understanding. I hate being on a job site going, you know, like I don't know what I'm doing, sitting here scratching my head, picking my teeth. I want to play behind closed doors, look like an idiot to myself there, figure out my XYZ, go to the job, bing, bang, boom. This is just excellent techniques of rock. Looking at the trade show booth, you're going to see the same augmentation, the same randomization. When you come over here, I mean, look at these whites. This is a problem. To me, the variety is what gives it its realness. That's in every case, the nature, it's not just, when we did the speckles with the 14 colors, it looked all the same. It didn't look right. It looked like rock, but something wasn't right. That's what most of the industry's doing. We're standing above and beyond them. When I say we again, collectively, we're able to literally make the most realistic rock out there because of these simple understandings. Somebody want to play a little bit of mad scientist on, we've got, you know, if you look at the orientation here, you've got a panel here. Can I get another air hose with another gun? Got a panel here, got a panel here. We got some extra paint brushes, throw some color on here. Before we proceed, just play your hand on this. Maybe you guys, maybe one of you should make a really light rock with some color in it. Maybe a darker rock, and then play a, where's my race car blue? We haven't even tried that, have we? Is that out here yet? Okay, this looks like the lovely color that we want on there, right? I mean, it's, you would imagine it would not be a color you would want, but I really like it on the rock. And again, increasingly applying more and more and more is going to get you a blue rock. See this? See how light this is? I'm on clean cardboard. Can you even see that? You know what I mean? It took me a couple of different runs through there. I'd rather have to keep adding than I would put too much on and go, it's like, I've done that so many times. Let's just chill out and put a little bit on there, and I'm just going to start to see. See that bluing? It's coming in. Now this is just real quick. Always have a rag with you. If you don't like those runs, David, I don't either. They happen in nature, but you can stop that dead. You can also torch it. But look at the difference. I just like that blue. I don't care what color rock you do. Get some of that blue and spray some areas. You'll really like it. I just tell you, it's one of my favorite colors. Look at this up close though. Come up here and look at the life in here. Come here, people. You've seen stained rock. You've seen the fact that, oh, I can tell every color. They're going to sit here and go, how did he do that? How did he do that? That looks so alive.
It looks like if you were to break off that corner.
It's got that grain, is what he's saying. That's no mist. There's no magic show here. This is just simple knowledge. Get her done. Daryl, if you can, give me a close-up right here, just because it's... I mean, look at that, David. Isn't that something? It is. You could do this on your overlays.
I know.
Nobody's doing it.
That looks like...
Give me a good... Well, not really. We're going to do some granite. That looks like rock. Step to your left or right, whichever. I think that way. I'm going to get him to get a...
Okay.
Give me a pan to where you get that screen in there. Granite in true fashion. Outside, small speckles. Break it and expose inner parts, big speckles. Like granite tile, you see now the big speckles are in there? We're going to do some of that. We got our Minnesota distributor literally does countertops and then takes that gun, 14 different colors, and you wouldn't know it wasn't granite. It's that good.
How does he get it back to that?
Huh?
How does he get it back to that smooth polish?
He polishes it first. When he casts it, it's in melamine. He does real, not rock, but like concrete countertops. Mm-hmm. But then he gets out of the cast, he polishes it, then he goes ahead and stains it. Doesn't affect the sheen, but it does. It covers some of it up. Then he puts the what does he use that? I want to say epoxy, but it's not the epoxy.
It's an acrylic of some kind.
The polyurea. It's what it gets a gloss on there. So you could do that on an unpolished surface and still looked polished.
Polyurea is a one-part epoxy, basically.
Go right ahead. No, try. Oh yeah, it does. I'm one that works without it, and sometimes I pay. I'm going to give you a little bit of a new side there. After a while, you can't see what you're doing here, so just test it out. And I'm going to let them just augment this. All of you are going to get your ability if you want to get on a fresh panel, because I like you on a fresh panel. But at the same time, look at the power of change. It's quick. It's easy. Keep this back just a little. Hear that? Hear that? I don't hear nothing. Go ahead, a little more. No, but I mean, give me a little bit. Hear that? There's nothing. Or there is. You're pulling too far. Pull it to where you just hear the air. There. Nothing's here now. Okay. Now pull it back. That's real fine. In fact, you're probably not going to see that. But especially on a dark base with a dark color. You can't do anything on this side, though. No. Anybody want to try changing up a panel on this? Nobody? This is exactly the same as this. You're going to do exactly the same over here. No. That's the hard way. We're going to teach you that way too, Bill. But honestly, do that over here and then grout it. That's one way, like the Cliff Rock style, but then you're referring to where we base coated. We can do that too. You know, there's I like this over here. Make it fascinating. Because you know that's a little more time when you got to base coat all the colors. Yeah. We'll do both though, and you'll choose.
Is your stain or the sealer going to change the look of this?
So, if anything, it'll darken it just a wee bit. And again, when you've got that panel over there, you say, okay, I'm ready to stain or seal. Go over there and seal that and go, hey, okay, I'm still happy with that. If you say, oh my God, it darkened it too much, lighten it up, then seal it. You know what I mean?
Seal is kind of enhance the color, it seems like.
It does, but then again, do you want it to be matte, gloss, semi-gloss? What are you after?
Matte.
Oh, almost always. Then you're going to use our gloss reducer, because if you don't, you're going to get that sheen.
Yeah. So is that new seal?
Yes, of course.
With a
gloss reducer.
Gloss reducer.
You sell
and is that reducer
with that?
Huh?
Go ahead. You sell the reducer?
All of it.
Put this.
Thank you.
Yeah, what she said.
Well, she's been paying attention. I was just testing her.
Can you check with Bobby and see where she is? Actually, hold on. I can do it real quick. I'm sorry I keep you waiting there. She's not here? I haven't got my glasses. No?